is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our Friday live show. Happy Friday. Hi everyone and welcome to our show. Thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it. We really need all your support today. We'll talk about that a little later. Say hello to my producer, Mr. HP.
Hello,
we are here. It's amazing that you can't see through me right now because
you can see through me.
you can see through you. Yeah, exactly. But thank you all for being here. If you are watching us on YouTube and haven't done so yet, make sure you subscribe to our channel. And on Facebook, you can like our page and sign up for notification, and you will be notified whenever we go live. And we love on Fridays to hear from you, so send us some questions, comments in the comment section, and keep commenting because we have a giveaway at the end of the show. Somebody gets a $25 gift card just by commenting.
What's floating all over your head?
Oh, we love some thumbs up and hearts.
Yes, we do.
We do need the support today. It's a fairly, should we say, sleep-deprived week?
A little bit.
In general?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes, but let us know what is going on your Friday and how your week was.
It is Friday. That's
Yeah,
cool.
it is Friday. And I think we kick it off with what we always do. And that is our drink of the day.
A little sippy sip.
Yes. I'm not real sure. Like, in general, my body doesn't know what time it is. So
Let me see.
there it is. Here is our cocktail of the day. Now, it is a new month, so we're going to have a new theme for our cocktails. And I actually chose a liqueur this time that we're going to feature. And it's a liqueur that, you know, has a very specific flavor. But you can do a lot of different things with it. So, and the flavor is, or the liqueur is Kahlua, which is a coffee-flavored liqueur.
Okay.
But it's actually used a lot in like tiki cocktails, and including this one. So this is called a Bahamas Daquiri. So we got some rum, both regular and coconut rum, and then just a little bit of Kahlua, coffee liqueur. Any other coffee liqueur will work too. And then some pineapple juice and lime juice. Shake it all up. Simple to make.
Yeah.
And there it is. A very unique flavor. That coffee just adds a little something different.
So I can make this simple to make? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just follow the recipe. What do you think?
Delicious.
That pineapple and then that coffee, little hint of coffee is just different. Love it.
Makes me want to go to Bahamas.
Exactly. So also, let's talk about the word of the day. Do you have a word of the day?
Word of the day. We're a little tired. Let me just say that. The reason we're
That's an understatement.
Yeah, the reason we're a little tired, we went frolicking all over the country.
This week.
Yeah, this week. We went from Minnesota.
Well, we started in Florida.
No, we're from Florida. I'm tired. What is the word of the day? Wait, here it is. Frolicking. I'm a little tired. And I'm backwards again because I was in Studio A and I'm in Studio B and everything is backwards.
Yep.
But anyway, we went from Florida to Minnesota, Minnesota to Los Angeles, Los Angeles to Las Vegas, Las Vegas, back to Florida in, I don't know, 3 days, 4 days.
So lots of early morning flights.
So we've been frolicking around, just frolicking, just having a good time.
Well, you've been working.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe I should just show a little piece of what I was doing.
Okay, yeah.
Can I do that?
Do that.
Okay. I'm just going to give you a little piece.
Do it. That was really short.
That's all you get. You had to be there. We was in St. Paul and the Minneapolis Funk All-Stars.
What a great band.
We did a gig in Beverly Hills at the Vibrato.
This is Jazz Club, right?
It's a jazz club. It's like the Dakota here. It's a nice little jazz club. And yeah, so we did that. We did 2 shows. Was that just yesterday? No, day before yesterday?
It was Wednesday. Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Wednesday morning we flew to LA early
Yeah.
after being in Minnesota for a couple of days. And then, yeah, did the gigs that night.
That night, and then 7 o'clock in the morning.
Came back to the hotel real late and flew the first flight in the morning to Vegas.
Had a meeting there, and then did a red eye from Vegas.
Flew out of Vegas last night, landed here this morning.
Got here this morning. So, living, frolicking all around the United States.
Yeah, this is, you told me this is the rock star life.
I said, you sure you want to do this? You don't want to just go back and just do
you get to a certain age. I used to do this. I wasn't a rock star, but quilting, teaching all over the place.
You were a rock star. Let's just
but,
talk.
Yeah, I don't know. Are we getting older? Is that it?
This
Handling?
a little different.
So, our brains are just going to be a little foggy today. It's kind of like that retreat brain we had. Hard to find words.
Yeah.
But
we had a good time.
Bear with us.
It was great.
It was a good time. I have not seen him play at that place. I really wanted to do it. So I thought it was fun to go with him.
It's this trumpet player, Herb Albert's club.
Okay. Yeah, and we slept in 3 different time zones. So this week, so that's the hard part too, is the time zone.
Frolicking all over.
So we're happy it's Friday.
That's my word today. Because
maybe we can sleep in a little bit at some point. We'll see.
I stole that word from one of the something that's coming up later. I won't talk about it.
Okay.
But it was perfect.
Well, I think everybody's asking about our quilts. I have oldie but goodie behind me. This is the Nova quilt pattern, and this fabric was available a while ago. It was actually, we made the quilt in just the greens and blues like that. And then literally when we had the quilt done and showed it, the fabric sold out so fast.
Yeah.
Behind you is one of our kits, one of our really easy panel kits.
Creature? No.
Yep, it's called Twilight Creatures. Yeah. It's a main big panel in the middle, and then we have like panel blocks around, and then just a border, couple of borders. Everything you need is in the kit, except the backing. So backing, batting.
Everybody knows
quick little gift.
Everybody knows Herb Albert. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Everybody knows Herb Albert. Not everybody, but.
And the Tijuana brass. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's his club. We played at his club. We've done that a few times.
And his family was there celebrating.
His daughter was there.
His birthday. Or her birthday or his birthday?
Yeah, he's 90. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
That was really cool. Anyways, so quilts are up. Let's take a look at what kind of national days. There's some, interesting ones. National Vitamin C Day. I think, when you grew up in the Northern Hemisphere, like this time of year, you're just really sick of winter. You're just really wanting some sunshine. So we got some snow while we're in Minnesota, so a little bit of a cold front. There has been, of course, all these storms passing through the country, so I hope everybody is safe. There was some scary weather stuff going on. Yeah. It was cold. There's a cold front in California and in Vegas. It was
freezing.
49 degrees when we landed in Vegas.
Good thing
I don't think I've ever been there.
It's a good thing. It's about to be really hot. That's like the last of the coldness.
They were saying that, like, we're just enjoying our last cold front.
Yeah, they were happy.
Before the hotness comes. It is also Jeep 4x4 Day. Have you ever owned a Jeep? My dad's first car.
Jeep Cherokee?
My dad's first car was a Jeep Willys.
Can't really
and
say
he
it.
bought it when he was like 14 or 15.
Not much of a
And he couldn't drive for a couple of years because you can't drive until you're 17. Well, he kind of snuck out and drove it, but my grandma also had a Jeep. Huh?
I'm not really a Jeep guy.
No, my grandma had a Jeep Willys as well, and I remember riding in that. So, Jeep 4x4 Day, National Chicken Cordon Bleu Day.
Have you made that before?
I don't think so. This is like chicken, and you stuffed with like cheese and I think ham, and then it's breaded and National School Librarian Day, National Hug a News Person Day. Oh, let's not talk about the news.
They probably need a hug.
They need a hug, yes. And then International Carrot Day. Carrots are good for you.
What's that mean? We should get carrots from somewhere else?
Maybe just have some carrot cake today.
Oh.
That sounds like a good dinner.
Yeah, let's do that.
I think so. But it is time for our favorite segment of Friday. It is our show and tell, showing some of your amazing quilts that you have submitted photos of in Gudrun's Quilt Crew.
Oh, okay, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Sorry, everybody.
Starting it off with a wonderful striptease quilt made by Linda. I love the black and white. This almost looks like it could have been just taken like a black and white photo, but I really love it. I love the little sawtooth border. That's cool. This was our strip along a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. I can't remember years anymore, let alone today. Really? But just know the spring is coming, so another strip along is on the horizon here soon.
That's great.
Great job, Linda.
Black and white.
Then we have a little Kim table runner made by Diane. Ooh, that looks like spring. I mean, it is Easter coming up next week, right? Is it this week? No, it's next week. I'm so confused. This is perfect. This looks so cute.
Nice. All right.
Looks great on that table.
Yeah.
Then we have Nancy's Anna quilt. This is beautiful. This is very, I don't know, it gives me Minnesota lake vibes, just with the colors, the greens and the blues. I don't know if it is lake fabrics, but it just gives me that vibe.
Especially sitting on that little deck there.
Yeah, it's awesome. Lovely. Next up is Strippy Stairways, made with actually Color Club fabrics from our Willow pack. So I believe, that's by Peggy. And I believe
nice.
I think it is for her daughter or something like that, or daughter-in-law, I don't remember, but the recipient picked the colors, and I love how this turned out. So what I love especially, and this is what you get when you have like a variety of different fabrics in the same tones, like for example, using Color Club, you get that little bit of a nuance in the colors, and it just gives so much life to the quilt.
Yeah.
Instead of having one single same fabric.
It almost has a 3D.
Yeah,
right.
I love that.
Yeah.
Beautiful job. All right, oh, beautiful spring Easter table runner. This is Eggs for Easter. This was our Quilt As You Go Fast and Furious Club project. I think maybe season 2 or 3. And this is made by Sharon. Really fun. This is a quick make, everybody. Quilt As You Go, and goes together fast. So you can get it done if you need a little Easter freshness on your table. Then we have a quilt made by Brenda, another black and white. An eye strip quilt made for Guide Dogs for the Blind. That is the company or the organization that Svana works for, training dogs. We just had a whole conversation yesterday, and most of our conversations are about the dogs she's taking care of. So that is wonderful, Brenda. I did not know that they love to have quilts. So that is something I'm gonna check into.
Kind of got a bluish tint.
Yeah, I love it. It has a little bluish gray in it. Eye strip. I love that.
Oh, I like this one here.
Yeah. All right, next up, we got some color. This is Melanie's Casanova quilt. Casanova pattern is in my Strip Your Stash book, which that book is now almost 10 years old. Came out right the same year as the Stripology Rulers. Oh, it is 10 years old, almost 11. So beautiful job. I love the print. I love all the florals, and that black just makes it so sharp, makes them all really shine.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Then we have Katrina quilt made by Karen. I do believe, and I don't remember, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments if you're watching, but I do believe this is for a new baby And I think it is for whether this person is the recipient or she made it. It was one of her first quilts or something. I don't remember.
Nice.
Yeah, don't trust my brain right now, but I really love this. The colors are so great. The blue with a little bit of that butter yellow. That's so pretty. And looks like there's some panels used in there. Katrina is a perfect quilt to use to kind of throw in some panels, printed panels in. All right, great job, Karen. And then we have Melinda with her Kira quilt. I love this one. A beautiful job. This look is what you get when you always use a background, a single background for every other block. So for all your lights, you would use the same fabric and then a mixture of the other ones. Really good job. Lovely, lovely. Fun binding on it too.
Yeah.
Then we have, last but not least, this is Debbie's Strip Cocoon quilt. Strip Cocoon is a 2.5-inch strip quilt made, it's a single pattern, so jelly rolls, whatever. I love this one. I love that robin's egg blue and the coral together, and then that sharp, that sharper kind of charcoaly brown. That's so pretty, and the florals. Beautiful job. Love the colors. So that's it for our show and tell. Thank you everybody for sharing, and make sure you keep them coming, everybody. So as you know, I talked about earlier, it is April, so spring is coming. We have that, basketball tournament is always like one of the signs.
March Madness.
March Madness, yes. And we always have some snow.
There was just a good game on.
Yeah, that was a tight game.
Houston and someone else. Houston won, I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
by 1 or 2 points or something.
Yeah, it was
great.
what's the name of that school? I can't remember any names. I'm bad to begin with.
It was what's the name?
Yeah.
What's the name?
That one. Exactly. But with spring, of course, comes, early summer. And so time to start thinking about Mother's Day. So something we do every year is we put together perfect pairing boxes specifically for Mother's Day. Now, a lot of our customers buy it just for themselves. Or just people they appreciate in their lives, because I always say, Mother's Day, mothering roles, you don't have to be a mother or have birth children to play that role in somebody's life.
That's
right. And
right.
whether that is somebody that has 4 legs and is furry or feathers or whatever, but it could also be, aunts and stepmoms and cousins and whatever it is. I love my nieces and nephews, so sometimes we even have to mother some friends.
Sometimes some pawpaws need to be mothered.
Sometimes some pawpaws need to be mothered, especially when they catch the flu or something.
Yeah.
But, it's always great to give some love to the people that we love and the people that, play a role in your life. So I always think that's great. And what better way when you're a quilter to get some goodies in a box, and they all have a purpose. So we put together boxes that are themed. So we have a fabric bundle in there. We pick out some 1-yards that work with it. We do have some patterns in there, and then some, little notions and fun stuff as well, some little gifty stuff. And every box has some chocolate balls in it.
What?
Every box, yes. A little chocolate.
Who doesn't love chocolate balls?
If you put a little note in the order, we can personalize a card in there if you want it shipped directly to somebody. But these are great. So, of course, with it being a bundle, you don't have to make the pattern that comes with it. I will give you some ideas how to make that pattern with a little card that goes in the boxes. But you can, with it being a half-year bundle, you can make everything, anything. And these are always great deals. So we are finally launching those today. So we have, let's see, how many are there?
10 and 12.
12 different ones, I think. So let's start with this one. This one is beautiful. We're calling this one the Amore box. So we have the let me see. I gotta find where that is. The Amour. It's, yes, so this is sandalwood. The fabric is sandalwood by Moda. I love this. I love the fact that it is lights and darks. So you can easily, and that's why I picked the Aria pattern. It will work perfectly for lights and darks. And then we have some great 1 yards there that could work as a narrow border, as a little binding. You can always get more of it, more fabrics if you wanted to make the quilt larger. And this is gonna just make a beautiful, peaceful and romantic quilt. So as you can see, you also get some notions, you get some stickers, and then we put together a little fun coloring book and you get some colored pencils. So this is just a color quilts. So just
Nice.
a little something fun to do.
That's awesome.
You know, that's so soothing to do a little coloring. So next one is the Angler's box. So this is, let me see, I gotta find it so I can make sure I say it right. The fabric is called Gone Fishing. So this is for somebody that loves, oh, this would be perfect for your sister, Mr. Johnson.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. Sisters.
Yes.
They love to go fishing. And so, again, this is lights and darks, so it would work really, really nicely. And I chose the Nova pattern, the one that's hanging behind me. So it would look really, really cool for somebody that loves being on the lake. Some great 1 yards there with it. And you could do a border with either the navy or add a little red in there too for some pop. So really, really like this one. So there it is. That's the Angler's box. Then we have the Blooming Meadow box. Now this one has some beautiful color, the Blooming Meadow fabric, and oh no, it's Meadow Walk is the name of the fabric. I just love these colors, the violets and the pinks, and then we have the really beautiful sage greens into that robin's egg blue, and then just a little pop of that gold. So making like the June quilt, I would probably do something bold with, because you need a background for June, I would probably pull out that gold, get some more of it, and use that as a background. How fun and summery would that quilt be?
Nice.
So really, really great one.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Bold Artistry. So the bold, I think when you see these colors, that is quite bold. So this is Allison Glass, and I put the Lexi quilt in there. And you know, these are just great bright colors, so you can do pretty much anything, but I just thought a bright colored Lexi would be fun, using maybe possibly that 1 yard of a light fabric for your background, and so, or for your lights, and that would be really cool. Although you could also just pair together a dark and a light color from the bundle and make a really colorful quilt.
You folks are really excited about those chocolate balls in there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the chocolate balls. So they're always a favorite for retreat, and we always put them in these boxes as well. All right, next up is the Cheerful box. It is perfect for someone that loves a little bit of a traditional patterns or traditional prints, but with a surprising colorway. So these beautiful greens, it's kind of a tealy greens, and then butter yellows and grays together. That is just a gorgeous quilt. Makes a gorgeous quilt. I've already made the Ursula quilt out of it, but I put the Amelie quilt in there. So you could throw in the light color as the accent fabric for Amelie. Also threw in the Little Mia table runner pattern. I think it'd be really cute and fun for spring, summer. But beautiful colors and just lovely for anybody that loves those more traditional prints. The next one is called the Delightful, and the Delightful, let's see, where's the Delightful? Yeah, here it is. So this is Honey Garden. I really love this line, and I have been kind of looking at that for a long time. Lots of prints, lots of fun patterns in it. This is by, I think it's by Cloud9, which is organic fabric, but really unique prints, modern florals, I would say. I love that dark coral that we put in there as a 1 yard. The Ariel quilt is featured with it. Ariel needs a background, so a light background or that little bit of taupe that we have in there would also be a great background for the Ariel quilt. But beautiful colors. I love those greens and corals together. So this one is perfect. The Delightful is perfect for anybody that loves gardening. Honey Garden is the name of the bundle. All right, moving on.
My
Animal. Is this your favorite?
Yeah.
Oh, because this is the Frolicking box.
Yeah.
The Frolicking box, and this one is Animal is aligned by Ruby Star.
Those 1 yards. I love those colors.
Yeah, those are great colors. The lime green, the chartreuse green, and that violet is just a popular color these days. But I think making a hope quilt, so this is so fun. All of the prints have some kind of animals on them. This is a Ruby Star by Moda. Ruby Star, I don't remember if it was one designer that did it or if this was a collaboration line, but they're such fun animals, really fun animals in it. We made a quilt out of this already. But I put the hope pattern in there, and you can use the black as the center accent for hope, and that would be so cool. I think that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Perfect for some the younger generation. Really colorful and exciting.
Like me,
like you.
Generation.
All right, and then we have Natural Elegance. The Natural Elegance is perfect for that nature lover. It's got some greens and taupe and a little bit of blue, and it is, I put the Trinity pattern in there just because it's kind of a little bit abstract. The fabrics are a little bit abstract, and I think it will be just gorgeous. Like, I love those teals and blues, and then that kind of burnt browns. So I don't know where. Yeah, I don't have this description, but well, Natural Elegance. Yeah, I don't remember the name of the line, and I don't have it here on my thing. I thought this was the Nature Lover, but it's Natural Elegance. All right, next up is our Playful. Playful is done with a carousel fabric line, and I love this one. I already made the Quinn quilt in my Quickies book out of this fabric. It's so playful, really. It's what it is. It's great colors without being too bright, just beautiful vivid blues and bright yellow and that red. I put the Valerie pattern in there, and just because mixing them all together would just make a really fun quilt, and throwing something like the black or the white as the accent would be really great. So love this one, and I think that'd be really fun for somebody that just loves vivid prints, something colorful, something that's gonna stand out. This one is called the Spooky Box. We always have a spooky box because we always know people that just love Halloween. So this one is done with the Nevermore fabric line, and just classic blacks, grays, orange, and creams. We threw in a little bit of gray, and I love that stripe that is in there for a great binding. We have the Venus pattern in there, which will be really cool in this fabric. I don't think, well, I did, but that was last year. I haven't done my Halloween quilt yet, but I have fabric set aside. I always make a Halloween quilt every year. Just love the Halloween lines. So that is the Spooky Box. And then we have the Tranquil Box. This one is perfect for anybody that loves being outside, love being in nature. The tranquility of the greens and the creams in there are just beautiful. The fabric is called Green Leaves. So all of the prints have like grays and blacks and greens, and then all the creams have some green or gray in it. So any quilt pattern that benefits from some contrast, like Kira, would be beautiful. So we added the Kira bundle in there, or Kira pattern in there, and also the little Stella. Both of them are going to be just great for this combination. All right, then next up is our Vivid box. Now look at that color. That is beautiful. This Vivid box is from the Flower Patches fabric line. Beautiful turquoise and bright pinks and violets and some blue and a little touches of yellow. Really fun prints in this that would be perfect in the Nelly quilt with a white background. I think this will be standing out so great for the Nelly pattern. The Nelly is a very striking, very graphic pattern, so adding some florals and softness to it would be a great idea. Mm-hmm. Is that it?
That is all she
That
wrote.
is all. Okay. That was a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the boxes are all available now. Of course, they won't ship until a little bit later. There is limited quantities of those perfect pairing boxes, so I would say shop early. Everything in the box is really thought out, so we really curate it. If you wanna, we say please place those orders separately, especially if you want it shipped to someone else. You obviously have to place it separately, but we are able to maybe ship 1 or 2 boxes. Some people order 2 or 3 for themselves.
How do you choose when there's so many great colors? How do you choose?
I know. So in the past, believe this is our 4th year doing this. In the past, folks just really love them because everything is curated and ready for a quilt, whether they make the quilts that are the patterns that come with it or not.
Yeah.
They just love having it all coordinated and ready to go and just, jump on it whenever creativity strikes.
Is this eligible
Inspires.
for fill a box?
I don't think so. They are pretty big.
Yeah.
So I would say before you place that order, ask the helpline if that can fit in a box. I doubt it, especially if you have some stuff in it. But anyways, we also, this is just one of our offerings for Mother's Day. We also put together a little Mother's Day gift guide. So maybe you want to do something a little bit smaller. So we wanted to make it easy to shop for moms. So we made a little gift guide. So hint, hint, you can send your family if there's something on there. So it's all live now on the homepage. So it has different categories, something for everyone, different price ranges. So there's the under $25 category, there's the under $50, and then time-saving tools. So for example, all of our Stripology essentials, and then maybe some big ticket items to treat yourself, and of course, specific Mother's Day gift cards. So check it out just for some ideas or some fun browsing. So whether you are a mom or celebrating one, everybody just deserves some joy in a box, and I tell you, those are.
Can you change patterns from a box?
No, they are all pulled as they are. So if you already have a pattern that comes in your box, maybe that's an extra gift for somebody. Gift it to another quilting friend that doesn't have it. We unfortunately can't be swapping out because they're all pre-made like that.
Are there prices?
It's a lot of work. Yes, I don't have it, but it's on the website.
There is a price.
There is a price.
There's a price. We just don't know what it is.
Yes. Sorry, something.
We're coming in hot on this one.
Yeah, we're coming in hot. I think that's an understatement. So any other questions? Kay Jordan said she just got her fat box. So do I have any more room? So probably not, unless you get a fresh one.
Fresh.
Okay, I think this is great. So next up, we were going to show you some really cool new fabric, but FedEx says it's still out for delivery, so it's still on the truck somewhere.
Hey, FedEx man, where are you? It's like calling the Culligan man. Hey, Culligan man.
Was that an ad? Yeah. We didn't have that in Iceland.
Yeah, hey, Culligan man. Yeah.
So luckily, like half hour before the show, Jody stepped in and ran into Studio A.
We got people.
Grabbed a producer and filmed the fabric pull for this brand new line that is in. It is a Lewis and Irene. It's been a while since we've had a Lewis and Irene line. And this one is called Puffin Rock. Yes, so very, very much Icelandic connection. So check it out.
Let's go.
Hello everybody. We are going to show you the fabric called Puffin Rock by Lewis and Irene. This is a very, very cute fabric line. So the first piece I'm showing you is got some little penguins in it, little rocks. It's a very colorful fabric line. See that? And then I have, so cute. We have the whales. So this, or no, it's not whales, it's little
seals.
Seals, that's it. So it's got the blue background with the seals and some little blue fish in there. And then the next piece has, oh my gosh, this is so dang cute. Can't stand it. It has all of these white lighthouses in here and the penguins or little birds, and it's seals.
I like the little sun coming up.
Yeah, the sun. It's got, oh, it's so cute. This would make such a great baby quilt or kid's quilt. Then we have kind of a basic, which then plays off of the dark blue, little bit of the aqua in there. It looks like little ocean waves. And then we have the same print, only it's in the light blue color. So it's really gonna pick up on all of those light blues, little waves. Great binding. See some binding made out of that. And then we have the same print as before in this dark blue. We now have it in a light blue. It plays a little bit more on a light aqua color with the seals and the yellow sun.
I really like all those colors together.
I know, it's so
The light
fun.
blues and darker blues and grays.
I love how the print on this is kind of set, so you could do a little bit of fussy cutting on that if you wanted to.
Yep.
And of course we gotta have some sea, some stars, fish in here in the light blue. And it's got a little aqua stars in there and then the blue stars, starfish. And then we again have the ocean waves in the light blue. Light blue background with a little bit of a darker blue wave in there. Oh my gosh, these two prints coming up are adorable. So this one here is kind of like, it is the same as this one over here in the kind of that aqua-y light blue background. So you still get your little, I don't know, are these penguin?
Puffins.
Oh, puffins. Duh. The name of the fabric line is called Puffin Rock, and these guys are sitting on a rock.
Gudrun, they know all about puffins.
Oh, they do?
It's an Icelandic thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
See, I'm learning all kinds of things. This one has the gray background, and then it really shows off a lot of these purples and magenta colors in here. They're very cute. And then we are going to go towards the grays. So we have our little seals in gray. Has a little bit of that aqua-y color in there. And then we have our starfish. And this one has kind of that gray background with the teal starfish, dark teal, light teal, and the dark blue. And the best part about this line is that it has a panel, which just totally ties it all in. I don't know if we can see that. So it is a block panel, and so you have this panel that has the dark background with the lighthouse and all the sea animals in there.
And puffins.
And puffins. And then we have one in the aqua color with the puffins, because that is the star of this show. And then we've got the little seashells on the outside. And then the outside, we have a light blue with our puffins and our seals. Look at the smile on him. He's so cute.
These are my favorite kind of panels when it's the like blocks that you can cut out.
You cut them out? Yeah.
Yep.
They're really great because you can make pillows out of these. You can put them in a quilt. You can do a lot of different things than you can with a big panel that's a 1-yard panel. And then here is the last one. So there are 4 blocks in here, and this has the gray background with the puffin in the middle on the rock. These cute little seashells in there. And then what did we pick for fabric to go with this? Just gonna put it right here. So I'm gonna start with the blues. So we have the grunge cobalt, which as I place this down looks perfect with the panel and all of the dark blues in the fabric.
I say this every time. I think grunge goes so well with so many things.
Yeah, the nice part about grunge is there's some texture in there, and then it pulls a lot of the different colors in those out of the fabric. So like this has a little gray in it with the dark blue, but you can also see a little bit of light blue in there.
Yeah, lots of different shades.
We have Grunge Storm, which is just a different play on the blue. You can kind of see it plays really well with this color and this color in the actual panel. Again, you're still gonna get some of those grays and kind of that black in there. And then we have, towards the lighter, we have the Stash Stripe Dot. And this definitely picks up really well on all of these lighter colors. And then we're gonna go towards kind of our aqua teal colors. So this one is Grunge Clearwater. I really love this one.
I do as well.
This one, actually, you're gonna see some green in it. I know it's hard to tell here, but there's a little bit of this green being pulled out of that. So that's a really nice addition to that. And then we have Thatched Frost, which really pulls these aquas out. So it's really, really, really nice addition to that. And then we're gonna go to the light grays, since we do have some of the light grays towards the bottom here. Glaze Storm Cloud. So that's gonna pull on our darker grays that are in the rock, and our little sea lions. And then Dry Brush Silver. So these would make, both of these would make really great backgrounds, sashings in your quilt, because it'll just really let all the fabric pop out. And then we kind of pulled out some of the brighter color in here. So we have one glaze, I'm gonna totally screw up the name, Cochineal? It's a pink.
I don't even know how to
I don't know how to
either.
pronounce that, but look how wonderful that goes with this pink in here. So this would be just a really awesome pop of color to pull out. And then we also did the Thatched Chartreuse, which will play off of the greens in these main prints, even over here. So that's a great addition. And now we're gonna go to the darker colors. So these will be fantastic for sashings, bindings. If you're really brave, you could even do these as backgrounds. So Seedling Licorice. And we did the Dry Brush Blue Black. And what's fantastic about this blue black is it's actually got some blue tones in here with the black, so it really pulls all of the colors in. And then if you wanted to do more of the lighter backgrounds and sashings, we have the Spotted White. So that would be perfect with a background or sashing. And then we also have the Dreams Cream. Again, another great option for backgrounds and sashings. And that is Puffin Rock by Lewis and Irene.
And there it is. Thank you, Jody, for stepping in last minute, literally last minute. I actually ran down to see if they delivered yet, and it's not here yet, unfortunately. But it's a great line. I was very excited about it, of course. We always get asked for puffin fabric, being that, especially folks that love Iceland. And I wanted to remind you because of the panel size. So the panel size is perfect for our take-along pillow. We have this free pattern. It's a little pocket pillow that you can take along for the car ride or whatever. And it fits as a little pocket for a book. And there's a free pattern and a tutorial. So check that out. We did this last time when we had a puffin themed line from Lewis and Irene. Just love it. Yeah. And it works great for the bundles because you use different fabrics and play with it. Of course, even though it uses one fabric for the panels, but you can also piece something out of the fabrics as well. So that is our fabric for the day. Any questions on any of those things? Puffin Rock, that would make a really cute baby quilt. You're absolutely right. Is there a way that you can send your wish list to your family? Yes. So if you're using your wish list on our website, there is an export button where you can export it and send it to family, I do believe. So check that out. You can also just take a look at our gift guide. And I'm sorry, my brain is not fresh enough to go into detail on how that's done, but I know it can be done.
Your brain ain't braining?
My brain ain't braining at all today. It's very tired and very sleepy. But we have some great shows coming up this week, though. Great shows. We have Tipsy Tuesday, April 8th. That's this coming Tuesday. That's going to be 4 p.m. Central Time. We're going to be live here back from Studio B. And One Yard Wednesday following that. That's April 9th at 9:30. And then Happy Friday, a week from today, is April 11th. At 12 p.m. Central Time. And I think that's Easter week. I think that's Easter weekend.
Yeah.
And we have a So Great Saturday that week, too. And So Great Saturday is April 12th, I do believe.
Sweet.
At 10 a.m. Central Time, right? 10
a.m.
10 a.m. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So lots of shows, 4 shows next week. So join us. If you got nothing else to do, we're going to have some great, great little things for you and always some surprises. So, and of course, I see you've been commenting a lot. So we have our live winner, don't we, sir?
Drum roll.
Yes.
Is there a drum roll? Oh, there it is.
Donna Preckwinkle. Congratulations, Donna. A $25 gift card is yours. Just email help@gequiltdesigns.com and we'll get you that gift card right away.
Yay, Donna,
yes,
yay.
We're working on a lot of cool things. So April is usually the month of reveals. And of course, yeah.
Easter's
Strip-along coming up.
The 20th.
Huh? Oh, Easter's later.
April 20th.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, everybody.
I'm, like I said, brain ain't braining today. So... So let me just finish this cocktail and then I'll pass out.
So you don't want to go on tour with me?
Yeah. What isn't it? Didn't you guys? Weren't you guys having? The band was having like a conversation about this. It's like the old musician tour where you go to a gig and then you have a day off, then you do a gig and there's a day off.
Recovery day or two.
It needs to be a recovery day.
We'll do a tour and then we'll stop at all the quilt stores and see all our GE friends.
And we're planning to have some music for FamFest this year. So stay tuned, everybody. Stay tuned. Excited about that.
Gotta have some music.
But that is it for our Friday show. Happy Friday, first Friday of April. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday and an awesome weekend. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Step into the groove, it's the place to stay. GE Designs got the stripology way. Quilting with the beat, you feel that heat. We're the rulers of the strips, every inch so neat. Lay your fabric here, lay it right here. Cut it right there, cut it right there. Precision in the rhythm can't help but stand. From morning to night we cut and we can. Every quilt a masterpiece, nothing can compare. GE Designs where precision is alright. Cut it, slice it, make it so right. We'll just so we can start moving right. Everybody now, lift up those strips, feel the stripology, adding flair to your life, from edge to edge. We groove through the night, sew it up, show it off with a glorious sight. G designs where precision is our vibe. Cut it, slice it, make it so right. We'll just so we can love moonlight.